Hi everyone, welcome to Osneru Java DSA series. Guys, before jumping into solving the problems, first of all, we should understand what are the basic data structures are available and how we can manipulate on the data structures with the built-in methods and how we can create our own custom methods to solve multiple problems. So guys, and the first and foremost things, we should understand about array, how to create an array and how to add values to it and how to print the values. So these things we should understand, guys. So let's jump right into the code to understand this in detail. So guys, actually I have created array class, and within that we have a main method, and within the main method I have initialized an array. It's an array, integer array, guys. Therefore integer int symbol I have given, and also this array, I mean square bracket open and closed, this indicates that it is an array. Okay, it's an array of numbers. Therefore nums, it's a variable name, and this is the array constructor, guys, integer array constructor. Therefore new int is given here. Here 5 is given, guys. What's the meaning of 5? Only 5 elements are allowed, maximum 5 elements are allowed, and it's a fixed array, guys. If you don't give any number, then automatically 0 will be filled over there. So here I have given 0 in 0 index 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So index is always start with 0. Therefore the 0th position 1 will be assigned. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is been assigned, guys. So once it is assigned, then we will print the value through for loop, for each loop, and stream also we can use to print, and toString also we can use to print. Okay. So this is actually one way of creating array and one way of adding the values into the array. And another way is directly, guys. So we have integer array and variable name here, and directly with the curly brace symbol, so we keep the values here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You can add multiple values also. It's not that only 5 can be added, but 6 also can be added. Okay, but it is statically we are actually adding it, guys. We are manually adding it. Okay, we are not adding dynamically, programmatically. Okay, we are manually adding. Therefore it is fixed array. If I give 6 numbers, only 6 numbers will be there, and we cannot add or remove anything from here, but we can simply access it. We access it and see it. We can modify the values. Okay, but we cannot delete the value. Okay, if you try to delete it, then there will be a problem. Okay, but manually you can create, manually you can do it, but programmatically you cannot add or remove elements from here. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, guys, so this is one way of creating with array constructor, and another is straightforward method. We directly assign the values with the curly bracket array symbol. Okay, this is one thing, guys. And how to print the values. Okay, we are looping into the elements and printing it. So how to do that? First of all, we use for loop method, guys. So we use for loop, integer of I starting from 0th index until the end of the array, and we are incrementing I plus plus. Okay, and you see, guys, system out println, within that we take the array name, this is a numbers array, and we keep I here, so that every time when it loops, so every numbers are printed here. Okay, guys, the theory. So we can print it now. Okay, so what happens when I print the values? See, guys, from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is printed here. Okay, guys, and if you want me to print this one, this is also the same, guys. Okay, both are same with a different way of declaring and initializing. Okay, see, guys, again the same things. Okay, I said one thing, right? What for example, here I have declared the values, but I give only 3 values. The rest of them I don't give. What will happen here? For example, I remove this and I try to print the value, guys, with the nums. Okay, it is nums, right? Nums array. What will happen, guys? You see, guys, 1, 2, 3 is printed, but rest of them automatically take 0 0 because it demands two more value. When it finds that there is no value, then it automatically takes 0 and 0. Okay, but this won't be the same case here because we have initialized here, manually we are initializing here. Okay guys, actually this is one way of printing it. Okay, if you don't want this 0 to be printed, then we can give some conditions here. What conditions? If condition, if nums if nums of I, nums is the array name. That means if the element is belongs to 0, okay, if it is 0, then don't print it. That's the meaning of this. Okay, so as a result, you see guys, only 1, 2 and 3 is printed here. Okay guys, that's nice. Now let's move to the next example of printing the value. I comment this for now and I go here. You see guys, I have a for loop. This is not for loop guys, this is for loop, this is for each loop. Okay, it's a recent way or modern way of printing it. So what will be happening here? Sorry, what is happening here guys? Actually we take the whole array and this is each element and the element's data type. This is the data type and this is element, I mean current element. This is the whole array. Okay guys, then every time it for loop means it will loop it, I mean iterate it, and we can print the value directly. Okay guys, so let's see the result. See guys, 1 2 3 4 and 5 is printed. Again 0 0. Okay, why it is 0 0? Because we have given only this value. Okay, better I take this one. Instead of nums I give number. Okay, because there are 3 numbers are absent. Therefore I take this one numbers. Now I print. You see guys, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 is printed. That's great guys. Okay, now let's move to the next way of printing it. Okay, although this is okay fine, actually we are not printing the whole thing, I mean programmatically, but simply we are making this two string. That means just like an array within the 0 1 2 3 4 there, it is printed in this fashion guys. We are simply converting it as a string. That means array will be there and toString method converts this 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, this is how it is printed. 1 2 3 4 5 is printed guys. Okay, from this array 5 and 6 is printed. Okay guys, okay nice. This is nums. Okay, if I take nums, let me add 2 more values so that, okay, 3 I give, nums of 4 be 5. Okay fine, then we just format it. Okay guys, now I save it and run it. Okay guys, 1 2 3 4 and 5 is printed in the horizontal fashion. Okay, this is simply to understand what is there in the array. Fine guys, now let's move to the next scenario with the stream API. How to print with the stream API? There is a thing guys, arrays.stream. It's a method. So within that method we pass the whole array, the integer array, we pass it as a argument, and after that we will have for each method, and within the for each we will have system out, and we have a method reference. That is method reference we keep, and the method name is println. Okay, so all the elements are printed one after another. Let's see this guys. See, 1 2 3 4 and 5 is printed. Okay, that's great guys. Okay, now this is a basic understanding. Now let's move to the next things, but now I'm going to go faster. See guys, similarly we have a double and this also fixed array, and we add it with the index. Okay, we add the values with the index. This is one way of declaring. Okay, and we have another way of declaring is similar, just as I said for the integer case. So we have double and array, double array, and double numbers is the variable name, and we keep this curly brace and add values over here. And how to print them to iterations, this is how we can print. Okay, if you want to individually print, then directly access value like this and print it. Okay, just like we do here, you print it. But now here in this case, we are going to print iteratively. Okay, so I take the double num and try to print it. Now I run the code. See guys, everything is printed one after another. This is one way of printing, and I go to for each method. For each method also we can print in the similar fashion. Okay guys, you see the same. This is the variable data type. This is the current variable. This is the whole array. Okay guys, nice. Let's go to next one. And arrays.toString is also applicable for double. Okay, so when we give for the double, see, it is printed in the horizontal array fashion. That is array toString guys. Now next we have streams. Therefore we take arrays.stream and take the double name here, and we keep for each and system out and method reference and println, so that it will print one after another. Let's see this also. Okay guys, fantastic. Now let's move to the next example guys. Okay, so next is array of string guys. So how to initialize and add values to string, array of strings? The same fashion guys. String array we have, and variable we have given here, and array constructor, that means string constructor, and we have 5. Okay, 5 is the arrays number, fixed number, and we have Hari, Gopal, Raghav, Ravi and Rajesh. Okay, for each element I have added string value. Okay guys, this is one way of adding it, and another way of adding without giving any constructor, directly we keep the array symbol and add the values into it. Okay, the next thing is we are going to loop it. Okay, we are loop to print. So we are iterating through for loop. Okay, similar for loop we have till the length we have and started printing it. Okay, this is one way of printing it. Okay guys, another way of printing is this one. I straightforward go here and try to print the value. Let's see the result. See guys, everything printed one after another. And just as we have arrays.toString, here also we have array.toString, arrays.toString, and we pass the array reference here. And what will the result? It will be printed in the horizontal fashion. Okay guys, that's nice. Now let's go to stream method. Okay, arrays.stream. Here arrays.toString, this array.stream. We take the whole array and for each system out println. Okay, so it prints one after another. Okay guys, okay, that's nice. Now let's move to this string. Now we have mixed data type guys. For mixed data type means it can have integer, it can have a double, it can have character, it can have string. See guys, the example. So for that we have to give object. Okay, we give object and new object constructor, and number is 4. That means only 4 elements can be added here. So with the use of this, I have added this. We can also add with this symbol guys. Okay, and we can print as usual as we printed over there with the for loop. Let's see the result. See guys, it's printed in the similar fashion. This is a basic guys, basic fundamental. If you know this well, then we can easily handle any data or data array. Okay, then we have this for loop. Okay, just a minute, I just open this and open this to added values. So we have for each loop. Through for each loop also we can print. Okay, that's nice. Then there are also arrays.toString. Okay, arrays.toString also we have to print all the values. Okay, and we have for each also, for each stream of for each. Okay, this for each comes under streams. Okay guys, so that we can use method reference as well. Okay, next we have array of objects. Okay, how to create array of objects. So in this case I have a student object. Student is an object, and we are going to add four values. Okay, four values to it. The same fashion guys. What is the student? What is there in the student? So I have created a class named student, and I have name and role name. Both are private, but with the use of constructor is public. Then we can add value through the constructor. Okay, we are using constructor over there. And if you want to print the whole object, then we print with the display info method, which we created within the class itself. Okay, it is also public. Simply we are printing it, therefore the data type is void. We are not returning anything, and we printing. Okay, that's it guys. So now let's move to here. So we have student. This student is an object, and this object is going to be within the array. Therefore object of array. Then this is the variable name, and we have new student. This is the constructor name, new student constructor. Within that we are going to have four elements. Okay, four elements we are going to have. So how to add values? Okay, so in the index 0, student index 0, we call the constructor. What is this constructor here? See guys, when I give control and click, it redirects to here. This is the constructor guys, array constructor. So we add name here and roll number here. Okay, so name here and roll number here. Any number, any roll number you can give, and any name you can give. So we add to the index 0, and index 1 we add different value, index 2 we add different values. In similar fashion we can add values. There is also another method of adding values. This is this. So we have object of array and the variable name. We keep the whole object here. I mean this is the array, and within this array with the comma separated we add value. I mean we add value through the constructor guys. New student is the constructor. So this through the constructor we are adding value to the student's array. So how to print this value guys? How to print this value? Same guys. We take for loop and we loop them. I mean iterate up to the length, and here we have student of I. That means this is the first object, and dot display info. What is this display info? This display info is here. This is for printing the values. Okay. So whenever we are printing the whole object, so we should declare it here itself. I mean within the object itself. Sometimes we override the toString method also here, but now I am using display info. Both are same, but I will also show another example of printing it. But this is good guys for now. Okay, I take display info so that when you try to print, what will happen here? You see guys, so whatever the values are there here, it is printed here. Okay, four values are there here, so four values are printed. Okay guys, this is that much simple guys. And with for normal for loop, okay, I mean for each loop also we can print. Okay guys, and instead of students I keep students, so that this array will be printed. Okay, okay guys, so all of them are printed. Okay, nice guys. And with the toString also we can print. Let's see how it's going to work. See guys, it is printed with some reference. Okay, it is printed with some reference because it directly doesn't take the student. Therefore it's better I keep student dot display info, right? Display display info, but it doesn't take the display info because we are converting it to string, right? It don't take the values. Okay, although we try to access it, it doesn't take it. But with the stream API it is possible, guys. So we take this stream arrays.stream and it automatically takes the single element, okay, and prints it. Okay, but here we have to give quite different. This is not, there is no system dot print dot outline because it is already declared within the display info. Therefore the for each we should take the whole object. Okay, the class name itself we have to take class name, see the caps letter here, and the display info, okay, which is available within the class. We take this and we try to print it. So what will happen in the stream API, you see guys, everything is printed one after another. Okay, so that's it guys for the simple array and how to print the arrays. The next video we will see some complex data structures, or we can say flexible data structures like array list or linked list, like that. Okay, thank you, I meet you in the next video. Bye.